Well, hi guys, welcome to this Moneycontrol live stream. You're watching Midday Market Mood Check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, Yatin, is turning out to be an extremely volatile day for the markets, given the fact that we had managed to cut losses, early losses, but once again we have slipped below, in the red, and the Nifty, in fact, did slip below that 19,700 mark briefly. We are off the day's low, however, we are still in the red. If you look at the broader end of the markets, the Nifty small cap index is holding out as we speak. And among the sectoral movers, the private banking pack is not doing well. Of course, Kotak Bank is down somewhere around 3.5–4%, reacting to, I think, the weakness in retail loan
Yeah.
growth. Otherwise, numbers have been pretty good, but that stock is the top loser. There's weakness in Reliance Industries as well. Of course, subdued OTC performance is what has taken center stage, even though retail and Geo have done exceedingly well. Aside of that, we'll talk about these earnings in details, but right now, FMCG under pressure. IT, in fact, has managed to limp back after the
Yeah.
4% cut that we saw on the index. PSU Banks doing well. Autos doing well, realty also among top sectoral gainers. Let's look at some of the nifty gainers: M&M, IndusInd Bank, SBI Life, HDFC Life, and Coal India. But of course, on the losing end, there's Kotak Bank, Britannia, Reliance Industries, Tata Steel ahead of its earnings today, JSW Steel after I think weak set of numbers. That's also in the red. Aside of that, let's talk about the earnings in greater details. Reliance Industries, as I mentioned, subdued OTC business due to a fall in crude prices, but Reliance Retail, that end of the business has done extremely well. They've seen record footfalls
Yeah.
and fast-paced store additions as well. And for Geo as well, subscriber growth has been quite robust. If you look at the street verdict, they are fairly mixed, but JP Morgan has, in fact, upped the earnings estimate, FY20 five earnings estimate. In fact, it has an overweight rating target price raised to 3,040. It believes that the operating earnings has been steady and downgrade cycle is likely behind us. As I was mentioning, FY24, FY25 EBITDA estimate has been raised by 1.5 to 4%. And it also believes that the stock offers multiple potential catalysts over the next 18 months. So that's about Reliance Industries. Kotak Bank, steady, robust, in fact, robust deposit growth. ROA, return on asset, has been very strong as well. But it's the subdued growth in retail loan book that is weighing in on the stock. ICICI Bank also great set of numbers. Stock is holding out in the green, so no complaints there. But aside of that, Yatin, let's talk about some of the earnings that will be out today. Ek to, Tata Steel is there.
Yeah.
Expected to report loss, I think, because of weakness in European operations. So that stock was down. But let's talk about the mid-cap end of the markets. Aarti Drugs, I think, is on fire today.
Yeah. RT Drugs is up nearly 17%, and they've announced a buyback of 60 crores. And this will be a tender buyback offer because of which the stock has been moving. SJVN, and this is one stock we have been talking about. Stock is up 12% after they have won a 1200 megawatt power project for solar power in the state of Punjab, and also they have signed an MOU with REC and PFC to fund nearly 50,000 crores worth of projects in the future. Obviously, after the news, not only SJVN is up, but REC, PFC are also up by nearly 6–7%. In general, the government impetus on the state electricity boards and the growth relating to the power sector is probably boosting the sentiments for REC and PFC. Rights, that is one railway stock which is doing well. They have won a 500 crore order from the Mozambique government, and that export order has been quite big, probably because of which the stock is up 8%. What's not doing well is Heikel. The stock is down 6% after muted earnings. Same is the case with McDowell's. That stock is down 6%, which is United Spirits. Olectra, and the government has scrapped the proposal for Olectra and BYD to set up a plant for batteries in the state of Telangana. And after that shocker, the stock is down 5%. Biocon is witnessing some profit taking in trade. That stock is down 5%. Overall, the market has been quite strong. In fact, other stocks which are gaining in trade are the likes of BEML, Hutco, Engineers India. All of these PSU stocks are really doing well in trade today.
Right. I also want to talk about Paytm, even though it has narrowed its loss on a YY basis. In fact, management has also said that they hope to turn free cash flow positive by year end. But the stock, I think, has come under a fair bit of selling pressure today. When I last checked, it was down somewhere around 3% or thereabouts. Among it's going to be a very busy week when it comes to earnings. Lots of earnings to watch out for. L&T, for starters, tomorrow. It will, of course, be also considering its first ever buyback. So that stock will be in focus. We have the likes of Tata Motors, Bajaj Auto will be reporting earnings tomorrow. Nestle from the FMCG pack, Tech Mahindra. So a lot of earnings to watch out for. Another cue for to watch out for, Yatin, would be the FOMC meet outcome. Of course, we'll be reacting to it on Thursday morning. But the meeting starts tomorrow, and of course, widely expected that the Fed will increase rates by 25 basis points after a June pause. But it's the future trajectory that will be in focus, given the fact that a lot of people are expecting this to be the last hike and the end of the US rate hike cycles. We'll have to watch out for that as well. But for now, we are extremely volatile. We have the FNO expiry also to watch out for this week. So lots of cues to watch out for. Earnings heavy week, lots of other cues as well. Right now, we are trading a bit in the red, of course. We'll have to see whether or not we do manage to cut back on some of the weakness that we are witnessing on the indices. But of course, we'll be back with closing bell at 3:30 p.m. So don't forget to tune in for that. But for now, from Yatin and me, it's a goodbye. And before I wrap up, I wanted to ask Yatin, there are so many blockbuster releases, Barbie, there is Oppenheimer, there is MI7. Did you manage to catch any of those
No,
over
I
the
think
weekend?
I've been not able to watch, but probably the first movie that I'll watch is Oppenheimer. So that
Right.
is on my
Radar.
to-do list for the week.
Okay. Well, I've seen MI7. I am yet to watch the other two. But yeah, PVR's share price under pressure today. I mean, we expected some bit of an uptick coming in, given the fact that it could revive the fortunes of some of these, multiplex stocks. But we'll have to wait and watch on that. And of course, share your feedback with me when you watch Oppenheimer. Well, with that, it's a wrap on this midday market mood check. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Stay tuned to Money Control for all your other news and updates.